Alright, I'm going to go over how to set up your slider. So let's go ahead and open up the index.html file and get started. So if we open that up, we can scroll down to the section page title, and you'll notice there's a bunch of HTML, and then right below it there's a bunch of JavaScript. And this JavaScript is what activates the homepage slider, and it references the div right here of homepage slider, and then you have a bunch of options. So we'll go over the options next, but let's just go over the basic HTML. Basically what's going on is there's just a simple unordered list, and each slide is one list item. So we have 3 list items, and we have our 3 slides. So we have a couple caption examples in there, and so if you wanted to add your own caption, you can just make sure you include these 2 div containers, and then you can add whatever text you want into those containers, and the caption will display. Also make note that the order is the captions first, and then the image is second. And of course, if you don't want a caption, we have an example of that there, and it's just a simple list item with your image right there. So the HTML that goes on to create these is super easy, and you can do a whole lot with it. So you can see those examples for how to do that. Now the cool part about the slider is it's really easy to adjust all sorts of options. You've got, you could turn autoplay on or off, and that's slideshow. So if you want to turn autoplay on, you can do so, and then you can control how often the slides change, how quick they change, and you can turn on things like these left and right buttons. You can turn them on or off. You can turn these bullets down here on or off, and you can change the animation between fade and slide. So if we change this to slide, you can see when I click on it, the slides slide instead of fading. So you have a bunch of options there for that. And then the last thing I wanted to go over was the there's a slider demoed also under the portfolio post.html file. And if we open that up, portfolio post.html, and I scroll to get to that slider, you can see it's a very similar set of code. It's just this flex slider code, and there's more slides right here, and then the JavaScript that turns it on and off. And you can actually drop this slider into any page and start using it. So if you want to have a slider on, your About Us page or a blog post or anywhere else, you can just open up this file and you can duplicate the slider onto another page. And so that's going to cover how to create the different sliders.